So I'm here to introduce OfferFunnel. In a nutshell, OfferFunnel is a complete software system which allows you to take one of the most effective sales strategies online and create systems that automate the process for you. Imagine creating engaging and effective sales funnels that automatically segment your website's visitors onto different email lists and sends them to different offers based on their answers to 3 very simple survey, poll, or quiz questions. So let's get right into it and look at this amazing software on the inside. Alright, before I show you the back-end options, let's take a look at a few funnels I created for this demo. As you can see, each funnel can have a full screen background image, a solid color, or even a YouTube video. Then we have this beautiful container which can also be customized to use a color to match or contrast your background. We can use this top section to include any custom HTML, or not, whatever you prefer, and whatever works for your campaigns. On this first question, I'm using a video for my Easy Video Suite collection, but it can take any embed code, so adding video from Wistia, Vimeo, or wherever is just as easy. You can imagine how this could be used to engage your visitors immediately and effectively. I could even include videos with every question so my visitors will feel like we're having a real dialogue. Anyway, beneath the video, I ask a simple question and you can see several choices for an answer. Now watch what happens when the user makes a selection. Watch the circle on the left closely. Isn't that cool? The circle selection is scribbled in with animation and then automatically fades to the next question. This draws the visitor's attention back to the task at hand. Remember though that these surveys, polls, or quizzes that your visitors see do so much more than just gather information. You could use your questions and even your answers to help influence your visitors, aggravate the problem, introduce solutions, etc. Or even as part of a sales process like getting attention and generating interest. Now we'll just click answers to the next 2 questions. It gets really good after your visitors answer your final question. This is where you can segment your lists and show different offers based on how your visitors answer the questions. OfferFunnel lets you build individual thank you pages with different autoresponder embed codes and redirect URLs so you can send different people to different email lists and different offers based on their question answers. There are options to include a countdown timer, including ways to modify the color to match or contrast your funnel colors. You can add any HTML here as well. Notice that the last section is an opt-in area. Once visitors enter their email, the system can send them to any URL. Again, each segment you create sends users to different URLs if you want. You can set up as many of these segments as you like for each funnel so you can get as targeted as you need. You can even skip the thank you page and send visitors directly to offers or sales pages without forcing them to opt in. It really is set up so that you can customize each offer funnel specifically for your audience. Now let's take a look at the back end. If you don't have any funnels set up yet, you'll see a button to set up your first funnel. In this case, I already have a couple set up as demos. Let's look at the one we just looked at. Look to the right and see all of these available actions. We can view the funnel, edit it, use the built-in analytics, view or edit the segments, duplicate or delete your funnel, and a way to copy the embed code so you can put the funnel anywhere that accepts embed codes and even on your other websites. So I'm going to click edit so we can look at the options. This first section lets you modify the basic settings like thank you page options, redirect URL, and even connecting your email autoresponder. Now these are the default settings, so if you create segments later, if a visitor doesn't fit into one of those segments, they'll use these default settings. You can also set your background image or even a video. The next 3 screens allow you to create your questions and possible answers. These can be survey, poll, or quiz questions. You'll notice that you can also include any HTML and even video embed codes. So once you're finished creating your questions, you can save your funnel. Now you can start sending traffic to your funnel, or using the embed code, go ahead and put it on any of your own web pages. You can also start creating segments. You'll see that when we do that, we can choose any combination of answers by your visitors, then create thank you pages with redirect URLs and connect to your email lists. Remember that only visitors who answer a certain way will see these pages, and if there's some other combination of answers that doesn't have a specific segment you created, it'll default to those original settings. And finally, let's look at the analytics page for a funnel. Now, these aren't from any live surveys, so I want to take a look at one I did recently. The only difference is that I thought it might be better to show you unique visits in the newer version. So here we can see how many people visited your survey and the percentage of people finished. You can see a breakdown of daily traffic too. Scrolling down, we can see where folks dropped out of the survey, so we might modify that particular question which people aren't answering. And of course, if you really want to gather information from your survey, we'll show you the actual results of it, like how many people answered which answers. I want you to pay real close attention back at the top to the percentage of people who completed the survey. 61%. So out of 246 people, 151 people completed it. Now that's engagement at its finest, folks.